know that feeling? Right? You're staring at a huge goal, a brand new project, or just a blank page, and you just freeze. There's no excitement, no motivation, just this weird, heavy stillness. We've all been there. So let's actually talk about what's going on with that feeling, because it's way more common than you think. It's that exact moment when the sheer size of what you want to do just makes it feel impossible to even start. You know you want to write that book or start that business, but instead of, taking the first step, you suddenly find yourself alphabetizing your spice rack. It's totally paralyzing, isn't it?
And, the easy answer we always hear for this is pretty simple. It's the fear of failure. We're just scared we'll try and fall flat on our face. Scared we'll look dumb or prove to ourselves we just don't have what it takes. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's what we've always been told.
But what if that simple answer is completely missing the point? What if the thing that's really holding you back isn't the fear of crashing and burning at all? What if it's something way more subtle and honestly a lot weirder?
Now stick with me here, because this is going to sound totally backwards. The idea is you're not afraid of failing. You're afraid of succeeding. I know. Why on earth would anyone be scared of getting the very thing they want most? But understanding this paradox might just be the key to unlocking everything.
So to get our heads around this, we have to explore that warm, cozy, comfortable world of what if. We're going to dive into the psychology of potential and find out why the dream of success can feel so much safer than actually getting it.
And that brings us to this really important idea: safely infinite potential. Okay, so what is that? It's the state you're in before you start. It's the daydreaming phase. In this space, the book you could write is an absolute masterpiece. The business you could start is a game changer. It's all perfect, you see, because messy reality hasn't touched it yet. And this really gets to the heart of why it feels so safe. In the world of pure potential, guess what? There are no critics. There's no mediocre first draft, no disappointing sales numbers, nobody to tell you your idea isn't good enough. It's your own private, perfect world where you can be anything. And that is an incredibly comfortable place to hang out. So here's the trade-off our brain is making without us even realizing it. On one hand, you've got this imaginary, limitless world of potential. There's zero pressure, it's safe, it's private. On the other hand, you've got actual success. Suddenly, things are real, they're defined, and boom, they're loaded with a whole new set of expectations. We're not just taking a step, we're trading a quiet, comfortable fantasy for a public reality that demands constant work. And that's because getting what you want isn't really a finish line. Nope. It's a brand new starting line. A new beginning that has a price tag, a set of hidden burdens that our subconscious is often desperately trying to run away from. Think about it this way. The second you actually finish that project, it becomes a real, solid thing in the world. It's no longer the perfect idea in your head. It is that specific thing with all its real-world flaws and limitations. It's finally defined, and that's actually the part that scares us.
So what are these burdens we're running from? Well, once you succeed, suddenly there are new expectations. People are watching you now. That fun, exciting dreaming phase, it's over. Now you've got the pressure to keep it up, to maintain that success, to prove it wasn't just a one-time fluke. This is where that whole imposter syndrome thing comes from. And pretty soon, your identity can get all tied up in this one achievement. These aren't just little worries. They are very real pressures.
So when you boil it all down, it comes to this. Your mind knows, on a really deep level, that taking action means trading the infinite, safe comfort of a dream for a very real, very demanding, and honestly, sometimes stressful reality. And that can be a terrifying trade to make.
So, how do we get past this? Well, the key is to reframe the whole problem. It's not about being fearless. It's about making a conscious choice about the kind of reality you actually want to live in. And if you take one thing away from this, let it be this. That feeling of being paralyzed, of being stuck, it is not a character flaw. It's not you being lazy or undisciplined. It's a totally logical, totally human response to standing at a major psychological crossroads. You see, you're not actually stuck. You are standing at a point of decision. It's a choice between the warm, safe blanket of what if and the messy, challenging, but ultimately real weight of what is. Just seeing it as a choice instead of a personal failing can give you all your power back. So, the question I'm going to leave you with is this. What real, tangible, maybe a little imperfect, but totally amazing reality are you holding yourself back from, all to protect a comfortable, perfect dream that doesn't actually exist? The answer to that, well, that might just be the first step you've been waiting to take.